Evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chuck Dickerson,
I'm Tony Sato.
and tonight we have some troubling details concerning the LSPD and alleged.
Very much juicy details. The city might be concerned.
Our first scoop, we've got Tony Sato interviewing Dr. Jason Beckett about how he was mistreated and mishandled by the police. And, I believe there's some allegations of police profiling and quite concerning details about the police.
RES and the police at war. Are they at a silent war?
We ever find out, but he knows.
Once we get more information, we'll be sure to let the city know as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Crack new journalist Tony Sato was on location with Dr. Jason Beckett, and here is what he had to say about how he was mistreated by the LSPD.
So on speaker. How about now? Interesting. I don't know why it's not working. Okay. Wow. Fucking voicemail? This is what the police is like around here? Yeah. At this moment, the police have made no further comments, and Officer Cochran himself has made no public comments. Hopefully, you would think that the police would actually take a matter like this seriously, but as of now, there is none. This is Tony Sato with Weazle News, and this is concerning. Hello, this is Tony Sato with Weazle News. Doctor, can you tell me a little bit about the situation with the police and your stolen vehicle?
Yes, so my name is Jason Beckett, Dr. Jason Beckett. I'm a former medical director from Pillbox Hospital, recently transferred to the Los Santos Medical Center and have started working for them there. And in fact, it was the day that I went in for my interview to speak
Your
with
car
the
got
current
stolen.
medical director.
That's crazy.
Yes, it got stolen directly out of the parking lot in front of the Los Santos Medical Center, and I was right inside the lobby when it happened with both EMS and police presence in the parking lot.
What did the cops tell you when you went to report that?
Well, I mean, originally what happened was I went outside after finishing my interview and I look around, my car's missing, and I look on my phone and I've got an email from the police saying that my car had been impounded because it was found in the middle of the street. And of course I said,
I see.
how could this have happened? And so I reached out to the police and asked them what the issue was, and they said, my car was in the middle of the street. And I said, well, I was parked at the hospital this entire time. What happened to my car? Where was it found? And could not get any answers. They even asked the officer who impounded it to come speak with me, and he basically just reiterated the fact that the car was available at the impound, and they had no information whatsoever, no reports, no documentation of what happened to my vehicle.
So no proper procedure for police work. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't answer the question of what happened to my vehicle or where they even found it. Like, there was no issue other than it was in the middle of the road. Well, what road? Like, what street was it on? Like.
So, sir, when you went to go get your car from impound, how much did that cost?
Yes, there was actually an impound fee I had to pay in order to get my vehicle out.
We're talking like thousands of dollars, and it's your first day on the job, right? Like you flew in, and you're trying to become a doctor again, and you get your car stolen and impounded, and they didn't care, did they?
Yeah, and like I say, no explanation whatsoever of what happened or where the vehicle was found or anything. I had to beg the officer to get a ride to the impound lot to even retrieve my vehicle.
Wow.
I was
that's
stuck
pathetic.
I was dressed like this, like for an interview,
respectable,
and they expected me to run all the way down to the impound lot. Like, I'm a professional, working person, sir. Like, can I please get a?
They didn't treat you as you should be
escort?
treated. They didn't treat you like a doctor, did they? They treated you less.
No. They treated me like I was a criminal. Like, what did I do?
What did you do? Well, so, sir, after the incident, how do you feel like the police are treating you?
Well, honestly, I feel like the police have treated me like I'm a criminal when I was the victim in that case, and since then I've been pulled over twice. and questioned, both about that vehicle and other vehicles that I drive. And, I feel like I don't understand why they're pulling me over for these traffic issues when, there's actual people out there stealing cars and, ripping ATMs out of the bank and stuff. Like, why did they still decide that they needed to pull me over? I feel like I'm a target to them now.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the questions for now. Thank you for the interview, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. This is Tony Sato, Weazle News. Chuck, what did you think of that footage?
Oh, Tony, it was quite disturbing. Quite
I'm
disturbing.
disturbed.
Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it here at the studio, to be honest with you.
You know what? Neither can I. It's outrageous.
I'm flabbergasted.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our second story about a weird, doped-up gang of lunatics who allege that, and they're accusing a missing police officer's wife. That is right. Police corruption, possible murder, a romantic triangle of death and dismemberment.
Affairs, apparently. I heard the people were telling me about affairs. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. And Cockburn appears to allegedly be balls deep in the whole thing. So let's send it back to Tony Sato on location at Club 77 with the latest breaking news.
This is Tony Sato with Weazle News. Ma'am, can you please repeat what you just told us?
Yes, we have it on good authority that Lucy Cockburn was last seen here.
Then, who exactly is Lucy Cockburn?
She is Jason Cockburn's wife who has been missing.
That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Why do you think she was seen here?
She was here dancing with another man.
Oh, do you know who the man was?
No clue. Officer Cockburn came in, saw her, said she better get home, and she's never been seen again.
So you think that Officer Cockburn had something to do with her disappearance?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It might just be speculation, but I had to ask. I think that's all the questions I had.
Scooby, get up! Your drinks are
Well, don't you Scooby.
Okay.
We're good at it. So in relation to Officer Cockburn's wife missing, what do you know?
Well, I was looking around here and I smelled something and thought it was a Scooby snack, but it was a little bit more fishier than that, so, I kind of gathered that information. It definitely smelled like a woman and someone who has kind of been here for kind of a while.
She's been staying here, you think? Like hiding for her husband?
Maybe? I mean, I don't know, but I could definitely tell it was a girl.
Interesting. Then you don't have any other speculations when it comes to the situation?
My nose never really fails me, so...
And that's Tony Sato with Weazle News. They'll catch more at 11 p.m. tonight. Thank you and have a good night. Are you two aware of a possible dead body on the premises and a possible officer's missing wife? We have patrons coming to us telling us that they seen an officer's wife having an affair in this nightclub.
He's not Cockburn anymore, though. He's Butcher. Which doesn't
Always
really,
change.
honestly, it does not make this situation any better.
He might be fucked on this one. Oh, it's that poor officer that should go to the clinic and get that looked at. I mean, the whole fair thing, I mean, that's people's personal life, and we try not to button into that, but I can guarantee you there is no corpses in this club.
Where we move the corpse to?
Okay, so these are potential suspects, whatever the fucking cops, fucking missing wife, whatever the fuck. I don't know. They remind me a little bit of Scooby-Doo, but either way, it's kind of weird.
There's a lot of weird things happening down on that dance floor right now.
Kids, this is why you don't do drugs and stay in school.
Yeah, they do seriously. There's too much drugs on these streets.
You'll probably hear this.
Maybe the police will take this seriously in the future, but for now, this is Tony Sato with Weazle News.
With all the... God damn it. Nah. Some... Oh, that was quite...
It's quite concerning and interesting.
Yeah. Wow. Quite concerning stuff, Tony. Great job. But rest assured...
Thank you, Chuck.
But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, Weazle News, we here at Weazle News will continue to bring you developing, breaking news. Lies as a... God damn it.
We'll bring you the fucking truth.
Absolutely. Wow, quite disturbing stuff you got there, Tony. Great job. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, we here at Weasel News will keep you up to date as further. God bless America. What the fuck? All right, hang on, watch. I'm going to do this so you know. As further details emerge, that's good. Yeah. Wow. Concerning stuff, Tony. Great job. Hey, rest assured, Los Santos, we here at Weasel News are going to keep you posted on all the latest developments as this news story unfolds. We'll get to the bottom of these affairs. Affairs? Yeah.
Perfect. And we strive to bring you the truth here in Los Angeles.
And now for weather, we're going to send it on over to Madison Blake.
Thank you, Chuck. Well, folks, I'm back with another fucking weather report. Just as I suspected, the temperatures in Los Santos were ass the past week, and this week it's only going to get fucking worse. There's also been an increase in storms across the country with, you guessed it, fucking tornadoes. If you hear the sirens, hold on to your ankles and kiss your ass goodbye because there's absolutely no fucking surviving it. Back to you, Chuck.
Well, thank you, Madison. Now we're going to take it over to sports with Josh Hunter.
All right, good evening, Los Santos. This is Joshua Hunter here. Pardon me. Tonight I would like to let y'all know, go out to the motherfucking golf course. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but we got a golf course in town, and we're having a wacky ass golf event. Go check it out. But in the meanwhile, we have some Indian pole wrestling compilation to have you check out. So check this weird shit out. And good night.
I hope all of you at home in Los Santos have a safe and wonderful evening, and maybe watch over your shoulder these concerning police officers.
This is Chuck Dickerson and Tony Sato signing off.
And we are just gonna free ball it, is what I like to say.
Yeah, free ball it. That's what I. Yep. But one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. Oh my God. I'm Tony Sato. Make sure to give her a follow.